podcast show. I am Sandhya, your learning and development trainer. It's wonderful to have with me today. This is a space where we take a few minutes from our busy lives, listen to inspiring stories, and discover simple lessons that can make a difference in our everyday lives. Today, we are going to talk about something very simple but very powerful. The topic is small steps, big changes. Have you ever wanted to make a big changes in your life? Maybe you wanted to learn a new skill. Maybe you wanted to improve your health. Maybe you wanted to grow in your career. Or maybe you simply wanted to become a better version of yourself. But sometimes when we look at big goals, we don't know where to begin. So today, let me tell you a story that reminds us of one important thing. We don't always need to take a big step. Sometimes one small step is enough. The story is once upon a time, there was a young man named Arun. Arun had a dream. He wanted to improve his career, become more confident. He knows that learning new skills could help him. But there was one problem. He was always busy. He had a work. He had a responsibilities. And at the end of the day, he was tired. Every night, Arun told himself, tomorrow I will start. But tomorrow never seemed to come. One day, he realized that he had been waiting for the perfect time for a very long time. So he decided to change his approach. Instead of saying, I will spend 2 hours learning every day, he made a much smaller goal. He said, I will learn for just 15 minutes every day. Only 15 minutes? It sounds very small. But Arun started day 1, 15 minutes. Day 2, 15 minutes. Day 3, 15 minutes. Some days he was busy. Some days he was tired. But whenever possible, he continued. After 1 week, nothing much had changed. After 1 month, he had learned several things. After 6 months, he had developed a regular learning habit. And after 1 year, Arun looked back and realized something amazing. He was no longer the same person. His knowledge had improved. His confidence had improved. His communication had improved. And most commonly, he had developed the habit of learning. All of this started with just 15 minutes a day. Now, you may be wondering, is 15 minutes really enough to change our life? Maybe not in one day, but that is not the point. The point is consistency. A small actions repeated again and again can create a big result. Think about a plant. When we seed a plant, we don't see a tree the next morning. We give it water, we give it sunlight, we wait. Day by day, the plant grows. We may not notice the growth every day, but after months and years, we can see a strong tree. Our life can be the same. Small effort today can create big result tomorrow. Let's take a few simple examples. If you want to read more, don't say, I will read 50 books this year. Start with, I will read 2 pages today. If you want to improve your health, don't think, I must complete change my lifestyle. Start with a 10 minutes walk. If you want to learn a new skill, don't wait until you have hour of free time. Start with 15 minutes. If you want to become a more confident, start by speaking to one person. If you want to save money, start by saving a small amount. The action may be small, but the direction is important because when we take one step every day, you are moving forward. There is another important lesson here. Sometimes we compare ourselves with other people. We see someone who is already successful and think they are so far ahead of me, but we don't know how their journey started. We don't know about their first small step. We don't know how many times they failed. We don't know how long they continued when nobody noticed. So don't compare your chapter one with someone else's chapter. Focus on your own journey. Ask yourself, am I one step ahead of where I was yesterday? If the answer is yes, that is progress. So I want to think about one question today. What is small changes you can make from today? Maybe you can spend 10 minutes learning new. Maybe you can read a few pages. Maybe you can call someone you haven't spoken to in a long time. Maybe you can start a habit you've been postponing, or maybe you can simply tell yourself, I will not give up. Whatever it is, start small. Don't worry about how far you have to go. Just focus on the next step. Dear listeners, big changes don't always begin with big actions. Sometimes they begin with a very small decision. One small decision, one small habit, one small effort, one small step. And when we repeat the step every day, something beautiful happens. Small steps become progress. Progress become confident. Confident become growth. And growth can change our lives. So if you have been waiting for the perfect time to start something, don't wait. Start today, start small, start with what you have. Because your small step today could become your big change tomorrow. And with that, we come to the end of this episode of Small Steps, Big Changes. I'm Sandhya, your learning and development trainer. Thank you for spending your valuable time today. I hope this story reminds you that you have don't change everything at once. Sometimes all you need is courage to take one small step. So keep learning, keep growing, keep moving forward. And remember, small steps today can create big changes tomorrow. This is Sandhya signing off. Take care, be sure, we are on air. See you in the next episode. Thank you.